Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be doing another pot roast recipe, but this one's going to be a little different than the last one because this one's going to take 2 days to finish. This is day 1. Well, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning in day 2. But this is our chunk of meat. This little guy weighs about 3 pounds and is just basically a shoulder cut. The kind of meat you get doesn't really matter as long as it's beef. What we're going to do on day 1 is salt the meat down. I'm going to use kosher salt and just drown this bitch. There you go. Just like that. Get a nice even coating of salt on it. What we're trying to do is dry the meat, the outer layer of the meat out a bit. And that'll let all that stuff absorb more flavor when the time comes. So, salt the ever-living shit out of it as is and put it uncovered into the fridge so it can dry out. See you all tomorrow. So yesterday we salted the meat. Today we're gonna sear it. Got this pan so hot that it's smoking without anything in it, which is fine. And this is what the meat looks. It's dried out quite a bit. There's a little bit of water underneath it from the being left in the oven overnight. Refrigerator. All you do is just like the steak, man. Slap that bitch in and let it burn. You're not really trying to cook it at all. You're trying to get a film on it. That'll add good flavor when the time comes to actually fucking take it out. If you don't do this and you just crock pot it all day, you'll still get a pretty good meal, but you won't get that beefiness to it as much. It'll be more like a stew meat. More like boiled meat. God damn you. Alright, so cut that up. A little bit on one side. A little bit on the other side. I don't know what this was. And once it's done doing this, I'll meet you guys at the crock pot. I'm trying to make this shorter. So here's your ingredient for the pot roast. The actual roast, this is what it looks like after it's been browned. 1 stalk of fucking celery. Rinsed. Bunch of fucking potatoes, also rinsed. Carrots. Oh shit, teased though. Whoa. Onion. And mushrooms. I'm gonna grab the crock pot and I'll show you how to put all this shit together. Oh, and some kind of flavoring. I'm using slow cookers, savory pot roast crap, but you can use any kind of beef, stew kind of stuff. Just something you get some flavor in there. Cool, so it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Last time we spoke it was about 10 o'clock in the fucking morning. 7 hours later, this roast should be falling apart. I already checked the heat with the thermometer, and the thermometer reads it at about 200 degrees. That's more than enough to kill any kind of naughty stuff living in there. Let's see how this roast came out. Oh yeah. Whole day, don't remove the top. Just let it sit there. Okay, there's the meat. Underneath all that. Oh man, it's fucking falling apart. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. We're gonna have to scoop out the other shit first. And then go from there. What we got, what we got, what we got? One potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4 potato. I think we had 8 in here. 5. Oddly enough, the last thing that usually cooks in this is the potato. These are nice and soft and they didn't explode at all, which is nice. I thought we had 8 potatoes. There's the 8th potato. Here we go. 8 potatoes. Bunch of fucking vegetables, but we'll leave that with the sauce for a bit. And that should give me enough room to get the roast out. Maybe. Let's see what we got. Oh yes. Fuck yeah. Here we go. 1 roast. Serve this bitch. Plate for me. You're gonna need a sharp ass knife for this. And this little guy. There we go. You're gonna need a sharp knife because the roast is falling apart. See? It's peeling apart like that. You can shred it like that if you want, but where's the fun in that, right? When you can get good slices. Alright, we got a couple of slices of roast, a couple of potatoes. Pretty much dinner is fucking served. 1 potato. 2. So about 2 potatoes per person. 1/4 of the roast. Some fucking vegetables for good measure. There you go. Some of that liquid for the roast. Keep it moist. Like a fat chicken looking at a piece of cake. Here you are. Pot roast. Bon appetit. Enjoy.